This teacher, who had just been pranked by his students, suppressed his anger and was about to call roll. But the next second, he was glued to his chair with super glue and couldn't even pry himself off. After school, furious and humiliated, he stormed into the parking lot, planning to cool off at a bar. As he sat in the driver's seat, he couldn't accept that, as a former criminal, he had been bullied by a bunch of students. It was unbearable. To make sure they understood who was in charge, he went to the warehouse and took out his dart gun. The next day, he brought it straight into the classroom. Looking at the half-empty room, Dazhuang silently assembled his dart gun. Then he stepped onto the balcony, aimed at the student skipping class, and switched on precision strike mode. One student tried to climb over the fence to escape, but with a sharp sound, he was instantly taken down. Seeing how terrifying the teacher was, the students hurried back to the classroom in fear. Why would a former criminal become a teacher? It turned out that while Dazhuang was in prison, his accomplice had hidden the stolen money in the school warehouse. He became a teacher to conveniently retrieve it. However, that very night he was kicked out by his landlord and left homeless. With nowhere to go, he sought help from Qifen. At first, she refused, but thinking about how the students actually obeyed him, she reluctantly agreed to take him in. In exchange, Dazhuang had to guide those students back onto the right path. Little did Qifen expect that Dazhuang's teaching methods would be so wild and extreme. In swimming class, any student who refused to get into the water was thrown in without hesitation. If he saw students fighting, he would press them underwater until they realized their mistake. That night, Qifen confronted him, saying his methods were far too aggressive and that he should guide the students patiently and help them change gradually. After hearing her advice, Dazhuang reflected on his painful past. Determined to keep his students from following the same dark path, he decided to take them on an outdoor lesson, so they could witness the harsh realities of society firsthand. The teacher took the students out to show them the harsh realities of society. But when they saw a group of shady figures dealing in crime, the student who once dreamed of becoming a drug dealer instantly had his illusion shattered. To boost the students' confidence, the teacher approached the top girl in the class and told her that her exam results were excellent. However, the intelligent girl thought he was being sarcastic. Dazhuang then told her that she was actually very smart. School exams were simply too easy for her. After his encouragement, she regained her confidence, determined to study hard and improve every day. Dazhuang also discovered that one boy had a natural talent for language, so he introduced him to the drama club. Unexpectedly, the boy even landed the leading role. During this time, all the students began changing for the better. Because of his unique teaching methods, Dazhuang was named the most popular teacher of the year. At the same time, he finally retrieved the stolen money hidden in the warehouse. This meant he no longer needed to remain a teacher, just as he was about to achieve financial freedom. However, he felt deep sadness and reluctance to leave. During this time, he had developed genuine feelings for the school and its people. The principal, seeing what an outstanding teacher he had become, was also unwilling to let him go. But the school was struggling financially and couldn't even afford to pay salaries. Helpless, the principal prepared to dismiss Qifen. Knowing that Qifen's dream was to shine in the classroom, Dazhuang decided to sacrifice himself. He brought Qifen to the principal's office. When the principal reviewed the students' improved grades, he was stunned beyond belief. The dramatic improvement amazed him, and he immediately asked Dazhuang to stay at the school. After careful consideration, Dazhuang chose to remain. In the end, he truly became an excellent teacher.